Aloha headsets, Frank here. It's review time, and today we are looking at Cold Iron from developer Catch and Release. Now, coming over from mobile development, this is the first VR title from this studio, and after hearing about a mix of first-person shooter and puzzle solving, I must say I was intrigued. Now, after playing this game, I was pleasantly surprised, but sadly, it's not all sunshine and rainbows. But before we get started, I must let you know that I did receive a review copy of this game, and as always, my opinion cannot be purchased. Finally, if you enjoyed this video and you'll want to stay up to date on everything PlayStation VR, consider subscribing. Now, on to the review.
That gun in your hand is called Cold Iron.
First up, story. With your trusty pistol Cold Iron in hand, you set out on a revenge quest to avenge the death of your father, but you soon learn that this ain't no ordinary pistol. Imbued in that hilt is the spirit of a demon. I actually really like the story, but I'm a sucker for westerns, and considering it's not too long of a game, I don't want to spoil anything for you. Visuals. Sadly, the visuals are pretty terrible. I'm on a pro and everything just looks like a blur of polygons. I've been told that there's a patch that's been submitted to Sony, and it makes a world of difference, but I've yet to see it, and I'm not sure exactly when it'll be live. Audio. Thankfully, the audio is great. The gun sounds fine, but the voiceover narration is just perfect. It's spoken one of those old western cadences, and although it was a bit stereotypical, I enjoyed every second. The music is fun as well, but I think it all really helps if you have an appreciation for westerns. Gameplay. And the gameplay is simple to grasp but tricky to master. It all boils down to holstering your weapon, waiting for a ding, and firing before your opponent. The game is split into 3 chapters with 3 enemies per chapter, one of those being the boss. Each area introduces new challenges, and upon completion, you're given a bonus level to have fun with. You need 1 move controller to play this game, and the gunplay works, and it's pretty satisfying. My main issue is that once you've completed each level, and there really isn't any reason to go back. Maybe if there was some global leaderboard, you'd have a reason to shoot for a better time or score, but as it stands, unless you really love the gameplay, it's more of a once and done kind of affair. Everything works well, and other than the crummy visuals at launch, it's a pretty solid game. It's not a bad game by any means, it's just brief. Verdict. So this baby is $19.99, and honestly, I think it's a bit too high of a price to warrant a purchase right now. Don't get me wrong, the gameplay is great, but I just can't justify you spending $20 on what's really a very small amount of content. I like the game, and it's a shame they price so high, but as it stands, it's a bit too steep for my taste. Now, this could be exactly what you've been looking for. I would personally wait for a sale. Also, I have 4 copies to give away, 2 to North America and 2 to EU, so make sure you click the link, the proper link in the description below, and enter yourself for a chance to win. Alright, so what you think? Are you gonna grab it? Are you on the fence? Or are you just gonna say forget about it? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for coming through, and as always, if you want to stay up to date on everything PlayStation VR and you don't mind this ugly mug, friggin' subscribe. I mean, come on. Alright, smooches. Peace and love, you guys.